Well, the precipitation has reached the Tennessee Valley right now, and this is going to continue to go on its northeasterly track. So that just kind of puts the Tennessee Valley in a prime position to see a fairly widespread wet weather. And at the same time, we're going to be looking at that colder weather moving in as well. So you can pretty quickly see that that rain is transitioning over to a wintry mix and then a little bit of that snow. But mostly we're just looking at freezing rain and that sleet mixture across the Tennessee Valley. So just rain right now. We're keeping a very close eye on those temperatures, but this light rain has already made its way pretty much anywhere along and to the west of the I-65 corridor. So at least right now and probably for the next 45 minutes, it will remain rain. But we are really focusing on those temperatures. Leoma dropping to 33 degrees, so just 1 degree away from dropping to freezing. 36 in Florence right now. Athens also at 36 degrees. 38 in Huntsville, Meridianville also closing in on that freezing mark at 34. 37 in Scottsboro and Fort Payne currently at 37 degrees as well. So we're already in the 30s. It's just going to take a little while longer for those temperatures to just drop a couple of degrees, but they will. They'll be actually on their way down into the 20s by tomorrow morning. And that's why we have that winter weather advisory in effect right now for the entire Tennessee Valley, including Lincoln, Franklin, and Moore counties in southern middle Tennessee. And if you are planning on traveling to the south overnight or early tomorrow morning, also the potential for some hazardous travel extends as far south down to Birmingham, including Tuscaloosa as well. That is a freezing rain advisory. So here we're actually going to be dealing with more of a mixed bag of precipitation. But our primary concern is actually going to be on that icing threat, freezing rain and a little bit of sleet. And although it's only going to be up to around 1/10 of an inch, that's just enough to cause those travel problems. And you can see the entire Tennessee Valley, it does have that threat for at least that minor glazing of ice as you wake up for tomorrow morning. Also, as far as the snow potential goes, you may see a few flakes flying around after the freezing rain ends early tomorrow morning, but the best chance for accumulating snowfall, and that could be up to a dusting or a ½ inch, that's going to be right along the Alabama-Tennessee state line and across southern middle Tennessee. So that's the best chance for that. So our primary concern with this is, again, really just going to be the icing concern. So let's go hour by hour on Pinpoint Predictor. We're going to stop this at midnight because notice what happens at midnight. Those temperatures have fallen just those couple of degrees, and that's when we'll start to see that transition over as early as around 11 o'clock for those of you in the Shoals, Florence, Russellville, Phil Campbell, Hackleburg. Could see that transition over to that freezing rain. But as this precipitation continues to spread to the east, we'll continue to see those temperatures dropping. That's when we may see a little bit of sleet mix in, and then eventually that transition over to some light snowfall across northwest Alabama beginning around 3 o'clock when those temperatures get closer to the 20s. So as early as midnight, that's when we're looking at those temperatures dropping down to that freezing mark. Tomorrow morning, most of the precipitation will probably be out of here. So you may not see anything actually falling, but that's also when we have that potential for anything to fall to stay on the roads, because check out these temperatures. We're going to be in the middle 20s by daybreak for your Monday morning. We'll stop this again at 9, 9:30, 10. The thaw is going to be very, very slow. Anything that we have, that's why we have numerous school and business delays, because by 9, 10 o'clock, it does look like we'll at least be around the freezing mark, but not much higher than that. High temperatures tomorrow only expected to be in the mid, maybe the upper 30s. Also, maybe a few snow flurries flying around tomorrow evening as well. Temperatures will be back down into the 20s for Tuesday morning as well. So if we have anything left over on the roads, it is going to refreeze on Tuesday morning. We do get a break in the wet weather, very brief on Tuesday. Wednesday looks like we could see a few more snow flurries flying around. We're really just stuck in this winter pattern. Friday into Saturday morning, that's another time frame that we're going to be watching. Got a couple of these, but it just seems like we're going day by day with this winter weather threat. We've got numerous ways to stay on top of this. WAFF.com is a great tool for that. Meteorologist David Ernst and Lauren Morrison, Muriel Bailey in with frequent updates on those road conditions tomorrow morning.
No moss, you know, throw up the white flag. I'm done. I want spring. I'm sorry.
I'm ready for March.
Don't want it again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lauren. Well,